Welcome to our Newborn Hearing Home Birth Training Series, Hearing Screening Module Number 2. My name is Dale Nakamis, and I'm the Newborn Hearing Data Manager supporting our Newborn Hearing program. We've designed this video for those professionals who are responsible for submitting hearing screening data to Colorado per the recommended Newborn Hearing Screening Guidelines. In this third training video in the series, we'll review common reasons why a baby does not appear in our Newborn Hearing database. And then secondly, how to create that baby's record, mother's record, so that you can create the hearing screening results as described in our hearing screening module number 1. So with my browser set to the login page of our training portal, let's go ahead and log in. And while we're waiting to summarize the common reasons why your baby may not be found in the newborn hearing database, first and foremost, the baby's electronic birth certificate was recorded and entered through our newborn hearing system with a different date of birth or a slightly different last name spelling and or first name spelling that you are actually trying to key in to our newborn hearing database. A second reason why you may not find the baby is the baby's initial screen results as keyed in were a pass on left and pass on right. And when that happens, that precludes the baby from entering our database because we are an exception hearing database from vital statistics. We don't record every single baby that comes through. The last reason why you may not have that baby appear is the baby's birth location, as recorded through vital statistics, is not within your approved view of non-hospital birth locations. So with that information understood, let's go ahead and click into data entry to find our baby and actually create that baby. So I've got a test case of August 8th, 2015 for my date of birth, and the last name of unknown, baby, actually it's baby, and first name of unknown. I'll go ahead and click on all status to give us visibility of inactive as well as active babies. And just real briefly, inactive babies are ones that have been flagged to not use anymore, either through death or through a hospice status. Clicking on search, you'll notice my search results window is empty. No records are found. At this point, we ask that you double check your documents that you're reading from and typing from to make sure that you've got the right 3 pieces of information. So I'll go ahead, I've checked, it is correct. Search again, nothing found. At this point, you may want to reduce the number of characters you are using in last name. So I could go with, say, the first 2. I'm going to remove date of birth because sometimes that's 1 day off. And first name, I'm going to use the first 3 characters. This will effectively open my search criteria. Click on search, I still find nothing that matches. So at this point, I'm going to say add new, because I'm sure that I'm keying baby's name and date of birth correctly. So it's going to ask me what is the true last name, first name of baby, and then mother as well, because we must have them paired. So I'm going to complete the baby's last name per the birth certificate, first name, date of birth, when you come down to the date of birth for the mother, oftentimes you don't have that information, but we do need some sort of entry. So I'm going to go ahead and click in unknown, and the rest looks pretty good to me. Site can change. Sometimes you'll have other choices in there depending upon how we've created your account, and you'll notice that these are all non-hospital locations. So I'm going to leave it as home birth. I'm going to go ahead and click on add to create this baby and mother's information in our database. So at this point we are ready to key our initial hearing screening results, and those of you that have seen module number 1, this will look very familiar to you, and you'll just fill it out the same way as before. A couple points to remember: the reason not should always be blank when you are filling in initial screening and or follow-up screening data, because reason not is only left there for those entries where you don't have the actual screening taking place. So I'll quickly fill this one out and we'll proceed. Within the notes field, again, remember, we ask that you key screened by and your name. And then we add it, and we refresh the screen for your next report. When finished with all reports for this session, mouse over your name after the green oval in the top right hand corner of the window and click on Log Out. To summarize our hearing screening module number 2 video key points, please verify the birth certificate information that you'll be keying, such as date of birth, spelling of last name, spelling of first name, before searching for your baby. Secondly, you can create the baby's record, even though the baby is not found, through our Add New function, directly linked off our search results window. And lastly, when the baby and mother's records exist, you may key the hearing screening results as discussed in hearing screening module number 1. This concludes our hearing screening module number 2. Have a great day.